time, I ended up teaching us the causes of road accident, in which I mentioned that there are so many causes of road accident, but I told people that the road accident, one of the causes of road accident is what? Over speeding. And the second one is what? Pothole. The third one is what? Taking alcohol. And the fourth one is what? You can remind me. You can remind me. Careless what? Driving or making calls while driving. That's lovely. That I told you that it's not good to make calls while driving, because while you're driving, you're not supposed to make calls, because while making calls, it will make you to lose focus. And what happens? You can easily what? Run into another person's car, and which will result to what we call what? Accident. But today we're going to look at other aspects of what? Accidents. We're going to talk about the home accidents and the school accidents. Their causes. Causes of home accidents and what? Causes of what? School accidents. Having treated the causes of what? Road accidents. Causes of home accidents and school accidents. Say it. Causes of home accidents and school accidents. Do you know that accidents can happen at home? Good. I love that. I'm happy that you know that accidents can happen at home. And today, we want to know those things that can cause accidents at what? At home. Let's talk about at home. What are the causes of accidents at home? How many of us know what a sharp object is? Very good. So mention the different sharp objects we have at home. Can I hear from you, Sheila, Alex, Olamachi, Coles? Let me hear you. Good. Wonderful. We have the knife, the razor blade, the nails. Remember, we are being told that sharp objects are not good. They are very dangerous, and because of that, we are advised not to do what? Not to play with them. So, one of those things that can cause accidents at home is what? Playing with what? Sharp objects. Playing with what? Sharp objects, such as knife and razor blade. Playing with sharp objects such as knife and razor blade. Honestly, it is not good for us to play with knives and razor blade, even nails, bottles, broken bottles. In the last class when I was teaching people about safety, I made mention of these sharp objects. Broken bottles, knives, blade, mention them. It is not good for you to play with them. When you play with them, what happens to you? You might have a cut. And when you have a cut in your hand, what happens? You bleed. How many of us want to bleed? How many of us want to bleed? Just be honest. Nobody. And for you to avoid that unnecessary bleeding, what do? You avoid anything sharp objects. So while at home, don't touch the knife, except when your parents ask you to bring it. While at home, you don't touch the nail. While at home, you don't play with a broken bottle. While at home, you don't play with what? A razor blade, because they are sharp objects. And sharp objects, they are very dangerous because they can cut you at any time. place where we do what? Where we cook. It's not a place where we play. And because it's not a place where we play, we are being advised not to play what? In the kitchen. Why is it not good for us to play in the kitchen? To avoid what? Fire, what? Explosion. Fire from the stove, fire from the gas cooker can do what? Can burn you. And for us to avoid that, you stay away from the kitchen. Why? What? Why playing? You stay away from the kitchen. Why what? Why playing? So remember, I taught you two causes of what? Two causes of home accidents. Where I said one is what? Playing with what? Sharp objects. And I gave you examples of sharp objects you are not supposed to play with while working at home. One of them is what? The knife, the razor blade, and the what? And the nail. And then I also made mention of what? Fire explosion, which comes out from the gas or the stove. So telling you that the kitchen is a what? A place where we cook, and it's not a place where we play. So you don't play in the kitchen. Are you there? You don't do what? Play in the kitchen. And we'll go over to the causes of accidents in the school. The causes of road accidents, the causes of what? Accidents in the school. Like I told you, the accidents can as well occur in the school. And now we want to know the things that can cause accidents in the school. One of the causes of road accidents, like we see on the board, is what? Rough play. Is what? Rough play. Most of us who play like rough in the school. Most of us don't know how to play. Most of us, while playing, we throw stones at each other, we throw sticks at each other, we throw sands at each other. It is not good. When you throw stick on someone, do you know that that stick can enter the person's eye? And what happens? You cause injury to the person. And do you think the person will let you be? No. So please, don't play with sticks. Don't throw stones at someone while you're playing. And what? Don't even pour sands on them. Okay? So while you're playing, just be yourself. Play. Don't involve yourself in a rough play. Don't play so that all the school, all your pupils, your fellow students will know that you are the person that plays most in the school, okay? Just be yourself and play responsibly. Play what? Responsibly, like a person that is what? Good, okay, well behaved, okay? So when you are even playing, you don't make sure that your clothes are neat. You must not dirty your clothes for them to know that you are what? You are a good person. So don't involve yourself in a rough play. Most of us, when we are even running, we don't look, we don't watch around. The next thing you, okay, we hit at that, immediately what happens? It's called as killed accident. So even when you're running, you don't run rough, you don't play rough. Another one is what? Carelessness. Carelessness. You know, this literacy class I taught you was an opposite. In life, if you're not careless, if you're not careful, you are careless. If you're not what? Careful, you are what? Careless. So careless is the opposite of what? Being careful. And being careful is the opposite of what? Carelessness. Good. So, carelessness, most times we are very careful. To be careless, to be sincere. Most times we don't even look at the places we are working on. You know, most times it is very good for us to, before you even walk, you look at the environment you're working so that you don't even step on banana peels. Do you know that somebody what? Rough play. And I told you that you don't play rough while in the school. Even when you are running, you watch both sides. You run responsibly. Then carelessness. Yeah, I told you that when you are not careful, you are careless. Okay? And as a good student, you are being advised to always be careless while walking on the road, while crossing the road, while doing what? While even sitting. Okay? So that you don't step on sharp objects that can injure you while in the school. And having taught you all this, I believe you are good to go. Are you there? That's my PPs. I love you. So you have your assignment. You're not going to write this out.